boxing fans, welcome to another edition of Boxing for Real. I'm your host, Don Omega. Iron Truth with me. Let's go. Okay, big boxing news this week. It looks like Casamayor and Corrales 3 has been signed out of nowhere. I cannot believe Diego Corrales has actually signed to fight Casamayor in a third rematch. Or in a third match, rather, second rematch.
Yeah.
Glad he did. Glad he was finally a man about something so far. We'll have to see if he doesn't pull out of the fight.
That's what
He's
I'm
known
about.
to do that. But yeah, Casamayor will have a nice tune-up fight October 7th, one way or another, hopefully. Whether it be Corrales or someone else, if Corrales decides he can't make the fight for whatever hangnail reason he has.
And we'll just have to see. I'm absolutely thrilled also. I never thought this would happen, at least not this year, definitely.
And Corrales, you better not make weight an excuse.
Yeah.
If you make weight an excuse, screw you.
Yeah.
Okay, make the fight at 140 if you have
Whatever.
to. Casamayor doesn't care.
No, he wants you in the ring or anywhere. He wants to fight you. I'm picking Casamayor by knockout,
Absolutely.
definitely. I know he's not a hard puncher, but I don't care in this one. He wants revenge so bad. I thought he beat him in the second fight also. As far as I'm concerned, it's 2-0 Casamayor. He's going to go to 3-0 October 7th. This card destroys the HBO card that's on that same night with Nikolai Valuev versus Monty Barrett. Also, you could have Jeff Lacey versus Alan Green on the undercard of this fight. Even Jeff Lacey not against Alan Green. Jeff Lacey will be fighting, it looks like. Either way, either of those fights by themselves beat the Barrett card. Anyway, Casamayor, I'm going to go with a late round knockout against Corrales. Can't wait for it. Glad it's signed. I'm shocked that Corrales took it after over 2 years of ducking Casamayor after their rematch. But I'm thrilled it's signed, and good luck to Casamayor.
Looking very forward to this fight.
Definitely.
I also pick a knockout for Casamayor. This will be the last you see of Diego Corrales anywhere near on top, I believe.
Yeah.
So, bye Corrales. It was nice knowing you.
Not too nice.
If you actually manage to get in the ring October 7th, if you're stupid enough to do it, which I hope you are. Hope you're supposed to have this heart. You're supposed to be this warrior. Get in there.
In the fights, he has it, but it's outside of the ring, I question.
Bring your absolute best. I want you to bring your absolute best. This guy looked like shit in his last fight, you said.
Supposedly.
So, if that's true, knock him out like you said you would do. You said you'd knock him out in 2 rounds. Well, here he is. Knock him out. Let's see it. Okay, also, looks like Sugar Shane Mosley has announced he is taking the rest of the year off. He's sticking to his guns on that. Didn't really know if he would or not because he didn't after he
left it up in the air a little.
After the Vargas first match, he said he might, and he didn't. He took the rematch. So we thought maybe he'd do it again. Looks like he wants some more time off this time. Well deserved after his devastation of Vargas. And it's fine.
Mosley, he could possibly get the February pay-per-view date with Mayweather, which is coming up February 24th of next year. He did mention that he might want to take one fight at welterweight before he fights Mayweather, possibly against Hatton. Hatton's going to move back down to 140. It looks like I don't think Hatton's going to sign to fight Mosley anyway.
No.
So
I don't see that either. If Hatton was in trouble with Luis Collazo, almost got at least knocked down.
Mosley,
I don't see him fighting Mosley because Mosley would definitely knock him out.
Mosley would put him in a coma. Anyway, Mosley, I think the fight is going to happen between him and Mayweather February 24th, 2007. That is Mayweather's 30th birthday. What a great birthday present that would be for him to beat the great Sugar Shane Mosley.
It'll be a sweet birthday.
Definitely. And anybody saying Mosley's ducking Mayweather, you can forget about that. He's fought De La Hoya twice, Wright twice, Forrest twice, Vargas twice.
He's not scared to fight.
He's not scared to fight anybody. I picked Mayweather to beat him. Hope he does beat him when they fight. I love Mosley.
It's a close fight, though. It is a pick-em fight. Anyone picking
More so
Mosley?
now.
Anyone picking Mosley? You can't argue with it. As far as you can't say they're crazy or anything.
No.
It's definitely easily possible. I mean, it's not easily possible, but it's
You can certainly
possible.
see a way for Mosley to win, like
Absolutely.
we said last week.
Now, but for November, it looks like Mayweather's going to have to look elsewhere. Maybe Spinks, maybe Baltimore, maybe Margarito.
Hopefully it's Margarito. I'm sick of hearing of Margarito, of how he could beat Mayweather, how Mayweather's ducking him. You know, this talk needs to stop. Mayweather needs to just take this guy on and get rid of this idiot fighting at 147. This guy should be fighting at 154 anyway. As we said before, Santos beat him. That's why he came back down. Spinks would be a better fighter for Mayweather to get a win against, but
I'll welcome any of those three, really. Baltimore is not the one I really welcome.
that doesn't belong on pay-per-view. That's for sure.
No, not on pay-per-view.
And it would be, and that would be a big problem. He put himself up there for the possibility after this dominating win over Gaddy, but still the other two.
Margarito shouldn't be on pay-per-view either, truthfully, but I mean...
No, he shouldn't be.
Okay. But, like, Spinks, I can see Spinks on pay-per-view just because of the name recognition, but Margarito and Baltimore don't have that name recognition to
Absolutely.
make it look to the casual fan like anything but another tune-up for Mayweather.
And Mayweather recently took Margarito aside, asked people, do you know who I am, meaning himself. They all said yes. He asked people, do you know who this guy standing next to me is? I think about 10 people, each one of them said no. So Margarito, nobody's ducking you. You don't matter. People don't know you. You're not a seller. Your last pay-per-view did 20,000 buys, maybe, something like that, against Manuel Gomez. So, you know, give it up, you know. And so Mayweather crushes him whenever they fight.
Absolutely. Okay, looks like some more Corey Spinks news. We were talking about Corey Spinks. If he can't get the Mosley or Mayweather fight, which it doesn't look like he'll be getting the Mosley fight, it doesn't look like Mosley's even probably that interested right now in that fight. It could be the Mayweather fight for November 4th possibly. He doesn't get that. He looks like he's wanting to unify against Rivera. He doesn't really look like he wants to fight Rivera. He just wants to unify the titles.
That's the last option for him. You can definitely tell he's not excited about that.
And who can blame him?
No.
Rivera?
Rivera's nothing. He'll probably pull out before the fight, after it's signed, as he did with Vargas and Judah and Mayorga. He did it with Judah and Mayorga in 2 weeks back-to-back back in 2004. This guy's a pussy. Spinks doesn't hit hard. Maybe he'll be willing to take him on. I doubt it. If the fight is signed, Spinks will dominate him with a 12-round decision. He'll embarrass Rivera, expose him as the fraud he is. I think nothing of Rivera, obviously. So hopefully this fight doesn't get made and Spinks actually gets something bigger. So we'll have to see.
I've only seen Rivera one time. Wasn't very impressed with him. He looks pretty much like a brawler to me. And I think Spinks easily embarrasses him for sure. So that's that. Hopefully, if they do have that, they just get it over with in a hurry. Spinks might also fight the Forrest Forte winner, possibly.
Yeah,
He said he doesn't want to wait, but I mean, in 2 weeks the fight might not get signed with Rivera, so hopefully he would entertain that.
Actually, Spinks should be looking at Casamayor also to fight at 154. That would be one of the best matchups that could be made, definitely.
That, assuming Casamayor gets past Sekou Powell.
Yeah, August 5th, also on the same card.
Which I think he will, but, I mean, Powell's good, who knows?
And any of those guys Spinks could fight next. Any of those are good fights. Any of those guys I would pick to beat Spinks, but that's not a definite statement or anything, so you never know.
Yep, and we'll keep you posted on Corey Spinks. Thanks for tuning in. Don Omega, Iron Truth, OmegaFights.com. Email us boxingforreal@gmail.com. Check our friends at FightFan.com out. We'll be working with them soon. See you.